Hey everybody, this is Liam Worthless, and today we're being brought to you by Dugan's Sweet and Spicy Pickles. 1 minute they're sweet, the next minute they're spicy. If that jar doesn't have the Dugan's label on it, then it's not a pickle. We are also being brought to you by Mo, Larry, and Curly's Shave Club. Why bother wasting all that time and energy walking across the street to your local neighborhood store, giving them the business, when you can have the convenience of having these razors shipped straight to your front door? That's right. Enter the code VPN Gaming and get a 5% discount on your first order. And today in the house we have Gus Bottombum, the developer from Harderline. Hey Gus, thanks for coming. We are happy to have you. What are we looking at right now?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Today we're looking at the engine that we have reimagined, and we have, put a lot of new assets, a lot of new reimagination of the landscape, the level of destruction, the tools that are available for the player. That you can see right here, we have implemented this dynamic smoke system with this great. You can see the oil coming out like the lighting is dynamic. More importantly, we are giving more freedom to the gamer this time around.
Great, but when you say this time around, does that mean this is actually not going to be a sequel? Is this going to be a definitive edition? I know the game is called Hardliner, which is very similar to the original game that was released just a few months ago, actually. So what are we actually going to expect as well as look forward to when it comes to Hardliner?
Okay, but just a moment, I just wanted to take a look at the sparks. Those sparks are very dynamic. You're not going to get the same sparks coming out in the same exact way. The ways are going to be different. As you can see right here, the wall here, the destruction is much more destructive. I put bullet in wall, boom, hole in wall. I just want to emphasize, many people are looking at this as maybe being the same game being resold and whatnot. That's not the case. This is a much bigger scope. Okay, we are giving the players so much more freedom of choice, which we will see later on in some more footage. But right now, I just want to talk about that. Maybe there will be a crafting system. Okay, I don't want to give too much away, but I can say that maybe you can look forward to a crafting system. Okay, but again, the destruction level, nothing like we've ever seen before. The lighting, dynamic. Okay, the player will have more choice this time around. The player will have more freedom. More importantly, will be able to make it and craft it into his or her story. So some of the things we can discuss right now at the moment, you can see we added a new jump animation, and we have more crisp frame per second, 60 frame per second, uncompromised. The player will have a much more immersive experience overall. We have also added many new gun animations, as you can see right here. That took a lot of time, a lot of resources in order to make these things that you would think on the surface are very simple to create, but technically they're very hard, and so we added plenty of those as well. As you can see here, the dynamic destruction always present in our games. Players love it. But we want to talk about the fire. The fire is more dynamic than ever. It's hotter. If the virtual reality about to come out soon, imagine having the virtual reality glasses on and looking at the fire. You feel like your face about to burn off. Okay? So we have a lot of new things in this game that are looking towards the future in terms of technical hardware that you can adapt to with our game. And I just wanted to show you the water. Look at that water. Putting the glasses on a virtual reality, you might feel like you're drowning. You might have to actually take the glasses off for a moment and say, hey, take a couple deep breaths. I'm okay. So yes, we added a lot of new features, but right now I'm going to do something unprecedented, okay? We are not planning to do this, but we're going to now hand the controller to Joffrey, and he's going to now show you the stealth, how it's more stealthier than ever.
Suspicious van. I'm gonna follow it, okay?
Yeah, alright. Just stay in contact.
Lousy time for a hurricane, huh?
This place looks locked up.
Try the roof.
Good idea.
Don't get caught. We don't know how many there are in there. When you find Stoddard, just let him talk. Hopefully he'll say something incriminating.
So that concludes the live gameplay demo. So what I wanted to ask Gus is, although we can expect, from what I understand, from what it sounds like to me, a much bigger, broader experience. More freedom, more player choice, more dynamic situations. But what about the AI? What can we expect in regards to the AI?
Well, that's a very good question. I'm glad you asked, because we implemented a much more advanced AI system. We can't really talk about too much right now, okay? But we can say that it's almost as smart. It's comparable to, say, an MLG Pro player, okay? Even smarter. As you can see right there in the footage, if you try to go in guns blazing, well, you're gonna get boom boom on the floor. So, you know, so you can't just go in like Rambo, okay? We do have a new difficulty setting. Okay, there's veteran, there's cadet, and there's also there's now baby. Okay, you can all play on the baby difficulty.
I'm a huge fan of this franchise, I have to admit. I cannot wait to play this game. It looks great. It's all music to my ears. Anything else you want to add, Gus?
I just also want to say to the community that we're listening to your feedback. We are going to be putting everything you've been asking for in the forums inside this game. Okay, so it's coming holiday season. We hope you buy it.
This is great. Thanks, Gus. Thanks, Joffrey. This has been a VPN exclusive. I can't wait for this game to come out. Until next time, guys, tune in.